So LinkedIn has suspended one of my connection accounts, and the reason is because I'm not conforming to their naming requirements, right? Which they want everyone to put their first name and last name, and I guess maybe what they're trying to do, and I'm sure it has to do with their database management. They want a database which has first name, last name, and company and everything else. Otherwise, the data screws up their database. So, however, I'm in a dilemma because, I'm running OIF and liberally using the naming, so I can set up found up connections to validate them and to get them tested, right? To launch. And ultimately this ruling is really threatening my my alpha launch. So and my argument is that actually I think a corporate connection is a lot stronger than a personal connection, for the very reason you can show endorsements and recommendations to the corporation versus an individual. Two, if I'm paying a business development guy or someone to build my social network and to get connections, right, with my company, the moment they leave, I lose all of that IP. So a way around that I came up with, it was the corporate connection, and then you basically, if you're paying for a LinkedIn account for an employee, you have them use the corporate connection account where it says PCN Strategies and my name, the CEO, whatever, or their name if they're a business development guy, with the understanding that this is our IP, that I'm paying for it, and when you leave and a new business development person comes on, it's kind of like my database, right? So yeah, I'm paying you a salary to come join me, but I'm also paying you to get access to those relationships. And when you leave, I'm keeping access to them. So a corporate connection allows an employer to do that. The other thing too, which is really important with a corporate connection, is it allows you to show relationships. And this is very important because if you can show a relationship that, hey, this is a strategic partner of mine, right? That builds credibility. Or if you can show a relationship that says, hey, these guys are a partner, right? They're actually a sister company or project of ours, that even shows even more relationship. So it's very important that we, that as a company, that you can do a lot of really interesting things that LinkedIn is messing out, and their way around it is just to allow naming fields along the name, right? So that you can say, okay, this is my personal name, this is my company name, and create a variation to fix their database if that's the issue. If they want to fix their database, instead of being gatekeepers and strong-arming and just suspending accounts, what they should do is they should conform to the opportunity and create an even more dynamic website that allows for the corporate connection.